Plastic surgery doesn't always turn out the way people want it to, and that's true for celebrities as well as the rest of us. Just take a look at these 14 A-listers, and what plastic surgeon Dr. Anthony Yun, who writes the popular celeb cosmetic surgery blog, has to say about each. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers gambled with plastic surgery and lost, says Dr. Yun. I'm not happy about it, the country crooner told People magazine in 2006 of a botched eyelid lift. It drives me crazy. With his tight eyelids, he no longer looks like the scruffy, masculine man we knew in the 70s, says Dr. Yun. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers admits to having had lots of plastic surgery, including a facelift, neck lift, and eyelid surgery. And she makes no apologies. Some might say her work has been overdone, but who cares? She's a piece of work in a good way, Dr. Yun says. Donatella Versace. The first thing one notices about Donatella Versace is her overly plump upper lip. Natural lower lips tend to be about 50% larger than the upper lip, but in Versace's case, the proportions are reversed, yielding what Dr. Yoon calls a trout pout. Michael Jackson. A whittled down nose, lightened skin, an unnatural cleft in the chin, a chin implant, lip augmentation, and God knows what else. Michael Jackson was a classic case of body dysmorphic disorder, BDD, Dr. Yun says. BDD is a psychiatric condition that makes it impossible to see oneself as others do. This unrealistic view causes BDD sufferers to undergo multiple plastic surgeries in a misguided attempt to correct a defect, one that wasn't there to begin with, according to Dr. Yoon. Joselyn Wildenstein. Joselyn Wildenstein is a poster child for plastic surgery gone wrong, says Dr. Young. The Lion Woman of New York reportedly underwent dozens of plastic surgeries, all in a misguided attempt to win back her husband. Dr. Yoon thinks she might have undergone a brow lift, facelift, lip plumping injections, chin augmentation, fat grafting and/or cheek implants, upper and lower eyelid surgery, and canthopexy, a procedure that elevates the eyes to give them a cat-like appearance. Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey is a good example of how a nose job, rhinoplasty, can dramatically alter one's appearance, says Dr. Yun. The removal of the bump, dorsal hump, on Grey's nose made her look very different from the baby character she played in Dirty Dancing. That nose was one of Grey's defining features. I personally think she looks better since it's just a tad smaller, says Dr. Youn. But the problem is that she doesn't look like she used to. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke appears to have undergone a facelift and upper eyelid lift, as well as hair transplants, according to Dr. Yoon. A badly done facelift can cost a man his sideburns, and Dr. Yun says this seems to have happened with Rourke. The unnatural curve between his ear and cheek and his now attached earlobe are also telltale signs of a facelift, he says. Priscilla Presley. What if Elvis could see Priscilla now? Dr. Yoon says he might be all shook up. A few years ago, says Dr. Yun, Priscilla Presley revealed that she got silicone injections in her cheeks by a phony doctor. That may explain her puffy face, but not her face's waxy look. Dr. Yoon says the latter might have been caused by a combination of repeated laser treatments and Botox.